Thank you so much, Carol. The Good Morning Britain Local Hero Award recognises those special people who make their neighbourhoods a better place for everyone. These people improve the lives of hundreds, sometimes even thousands of their neighbours while expecting nothing in return. This award pays tribute to these true local heroes.
4 finalists were shortlisted for this year's award and the winners were chosen by the Pride of Britain judges. The finalists are all remarkable people, but tonight's winner simply couldn't be ignored, which is exactly the quality that has made her such a force to be reckoned with in her community for nearly 30 years.
In January 1975, Alice Burke and her family moved to a newly built estate in East London.
The Nightingale Estate, when I first moved in, was one of the nicest places I've ever been. We were trying to bring up our family somewhere safe.
But by the late 1980s, the Nightingale Estate's tower blocks had become a magnet for criminals.
It was actually quite scary because you just didn't know what was going to happen, who was going to be jumping out at you.
One night, Alice and her 2 young daughters became victims themselves.
I felt somebody kick me in the back and I went flying on the floor. I'm trying to get out. My daughter was standing there screaming.
That might have been the turning point for Mum. She then began to think, this is it, I'm not having this.
People were frightened to say they've got drug dealers outside their house, and that really made me cross.
Alice took up the issue of antisocial behaviour before it was something which politicians talked about.
I started thinking, I've got to do something.
Alice mobilised her neighbours to set up a residents' association. The first job was to tackle the tower blocks.
We will get rid of the tower blocks, antisocial. You can't expect the person to see what their children are doing on the ground on the 21st floor.
The tower blocks were demolished one by one to be replaced by lower-level housing. The next stage was to take on the drugs gangs, personally.
If it's a group with drugs and that, I'll get onto the police. I'll give them the dates, the times, everything. If it's any of our local yobs, I'll approach them. Some of the kids, so the younger ones, if I caught them, I'd be round to your mother.
But Alice's interventions meant she became a prime target.
I've been threatened. 3 cars have had ripped through my windscreen.
Mum had gone to the bus stop and there'd been a poster put up about kill Alice.
If I show fear, they'll walk all over me.
Alice puts the community first, even above her own safety.
I won't show fear, I'll stand up to them.
She is determined. She's the local hero. She's the one individual that you can count on to get things done.
With crime levels dramatically reduced, the whole area has been transformed, creating a real sense of community.
This estate at one time, nobody used to smile. And it used to be awful. But now, people you don't know nod their head and give you a smile. And it's worth all the tea in China to fight for that.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome this year's Good Morning Britain local hero, Alice Burke.
You come over this way, Alice. There you go. Now then. How are you feeling, Alice?
I'm very nervous.
Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. We're very proud of what you've managed to achieve. Now, I know that you were one of the people that actually got to press the button to blow up a couple of those tower blocks, weren't you?
Yes.
How did that feel?
Brilliant. Couldn't get rid of it quick enough.
It's an extraordinary thing that you managed to do. Where did you get the courage from, Alice?
I don't know. If I'd thought about it, I don't think I'd ever done it. But I don't think I'd get in there first.
You just get stuck in?
I'm afraid so.
You don't take any messing with, though, either. Where does that come from?
I don't know. Perhaps my background, I was brought up with 4 boys. And I was the youngest, so I had to either get in or be left up doing my knitting.
You've tackled some pretty dodgy people in your time, haven't you? But you've come through and made the place a better place for everyone to live.
I was sure that my family would be safe and happy and grow up in a safe and happy place. And not only mine, all the people that live on the estate or any estate in London, they deserve that. They pay their rent, and therefore, if they can't live within their homes and with their neighbours, then it's not worth living.
Right. We are so proud to call you the Good Morning Britain local hero, really we are, and so thrilled to see you tonight. But a little birdie told me that you were quite thrilled to meet Ben Shepherd.
Oh, yeah.
Can you just tell me how you described him when you knew that you were going to be talking to him tonight?
Okay.
In public?
In public. Alice, what did you say that we don't know?
Sexy beast.
Can I just point out, you don't argue with Alice. As we found out on your estate, what Alice says goes.
But there's a saying, just because there's snow on the roof, don't mean to say there ain't a fire in the grate. I'm going to get told off now.
Wow.
My kids are going to say, you shouted us out.
Don't you worry about your kids, Alice.
At 78, who cares?
Absolutely. Too right, give a big round of applause. Alice.
Mind you, Ben, if I can say, I didn't do it on my own. I had a brilliant lot of women and men behind me. We worked hard in 8 years to get a decent home where children could grow up and play in their gardens and out of those bloody skyscrapers. And we managed it. I'm still doing it I'm the ASB antisocial behaviour champion for Hackney, and that is getting better. Hackney is somewhere you can live nicely. There's still a lot to do, but we will do that.
Alice, without a doubt, for over 2 decades, you have had a huge impact on the quality of life of all of those people in your community. It's going to be impossible to overstate the difference that you've made in their lives, and in the last 10 minutes, the difference you've made in my life. But here, to present your award are two of the nation's favourite blonde bombshells. Put your hands together for the one and only Barbara Windsor and Boris Johnson.
To see you.
Lovely to see you.
What can I say?
There he is.
Congratulations, Alice. Congratulations. I just want to say one thing, which is you obviously don't have a stab vest, do you? Or a helmet, or a truncheon, or a Glock carbine, anything like that. And you're not allowed to do stop and search.
No.
Not officially.
No.
The truth is that you, as I think I just heard you say you were 78, is that right?
Yes.
78-year-old
Yeah, I know.
grandmother. Is it grandmother?
I'm a great-grandmother.
Great-grandmother. 78-year-old great-grandmother. You have done more to fight crime in your neighbourhood than the council, the MOPAC, yes, the Metropolitan Police Force. And I'd love to claim credit for the fact that crime in your area is down 44%.
Oh, no, you can't.
But I can't because I know, and Hackney Council knows, and everybody in your neighbourhood knows, it's very largely down to you. So thank you very, very much for everything you've done.
I'm not 70. Well, I am. I'm 78.
Oh.
That's it, yeah. I come from Hackney.
Yeah.
So we've got a lot in common. So, fantastic. Well done. We love old girls and you like me. We're lovely, aren't we? So there we go.
Well, thank you very much, Boris. To Barbara, congratulations,
Thank you very much.
Alice.
Thank you.
And your sexy beast. And thanks to Susanna, too. Congratulations, everybody.